Alright, hello everyone, Simon here. So I know what I said in the last video about me making these alphabet static meshes in my own time, but I thought about it a bit more and I'm actually going to do some new things as well. So I think I'll actually record this as well. And I don't think it's going to take that long, in fact. So we've already solved, or I've already kind of solved most of what we need to do. So I'm going to do a few more things in addition to making the meshes, right? So let's just continue what I want to do. So we're going to make a new project with starter content. We're going to make the first person template. We're going to call this alphabet soup is the name of the project. All right, let's go. So while that is creating, here we have Blender, right? The Dark Souls of 3D modeling software. Let me just delete the cube to start off. And let's just start creating stuff, right? So we're going to create text. And so we figured this out already. We're going to go object mode. So there's a number of things. So I've tried this out in my own time a little bit. So I do know what I'm doing already. So I'm going to extrude it by 0.1. And I'm going to change the font. So I'm going to open up a new font. It's in Windows. It's in fonts, and the font that I like. All right, so that's open. The font that I like is Garamond, and I guess we're gonna have Garamond bold. There you go. So this font looks like that. Look, with the serifs and everything else, and with the varying widths and everything else. So very good. I like this font. All right, good. So we're gonna rename this to you probably should call it static mesh. SM alpha A is the name of that. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted, was it? Hold on. This is what I'm calling. Oh, my bad. The mesh. The object is SM alpha A. That's better. All right. SM alpha A. You can see that it's called SM alpha A in the tree view. All right. So that's one thing. So the question is, should I duplicate it here? So if I go duplicate there, and now we can edit this to be B, and then we can call this SM alpha B. And you might be wondering why I'm overlapping like this. It's because when you export them, you can't just export all the meshes from a single file. And on the import side, on this side, when you import it, as long as you don't check the combined meshes, it will actually separate all the meshes out into different objects. So you can put all your meshes in one file and then just import them all at the same time. And actually it works like that. So that's why I am just going to create everything in here. And I don't even think I need to do the UV mapping here, because I think the UV mapping is going to be fine for us. So let me duplicate this a whole bunch of times. Shift D is a duplicate, right? So let's go 3, 4, 5. I'll have to Shift D, Enter. Shift D, Enter. All right. So C, D, E, F, G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Right? So now we have to change each and every one of these one at a time. Edit mode C, and then it's SM upper C, enter, alright. And then edit mode D, SM upper D. Of course, the problem is that you can't see what's going on. How do you hide others? Toggle visibility, toggle visible. How do you make others invisible? Is what I want to know. I suppose. Anyway, that doesn't really matter at the moment. So D, and then edit mode E, SM upper E, edit mode F, SM upper F, edit mode G, and G. So you can see how it's kind of just a lot of repetitive stuff now. G, H. And this is what most of this work is going to be, right? It's just tedious. Was it out there? I? H, I. And then J. That is uppercase J, right? So let me just check this out. Is this uppercase J? Object mode. Right, so it is uppercase J. You can see the outline there actually. I can A, B, or you can see the outline there. C, D, E. I'm just gonna check it later on. Right, so we got the J. Right, and then we go K. And then L. And then M. Oops, still press enter. M. N. O. P. Q. Oh man, look at that Q. Look at the shape. I love this font, by the way. This is a great font. Look at that Q. Alright, Q. And then R. Wait, what? R. And then, oops. And then S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. and Z. Did I make that Z? Anyway, so A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. The U is a bit thin. V, W. Wow, look at that W. Holy crap, look at that W. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. W. Wow. Although the curving is a little odd. Maybe I don't care that much. Anyway. W, X, Y. Oh, Z. I didn't do Z. This is why we double check, right? So this is meant to be a Z. Alright, Z. Alright, so I missed one. I accidentally moved the 3D cursor. How do you move the 3D cursor? Like, how do you place the cursor? Oh, 3D cursor, there you go. Oh, cool. Here it is. Found it. Let me just replace the 3D cursor at 0, 0, 0 because we're stacking everything on 0. So let me just replace the 3D cursor. Because whenever you put something in, it puts it at the 3D cursor. So if I move the cursor here and I put text in, it's going to align itself to where the cursor is. And that's why I want to keep the cursor on 0, so everything is aligned on 0. Alright, so that's the uppercase alphabet. I guess we also need the lowercase alphabet. And numbers, so lowercase, numbers, punctuation. We don't need all the punctuation. I wonder how much punctuation I should put in. Should I put in the whole keyboard? I should put in the whole keyboard. Because, let me just save this first. Save as. We're just going to put it there. I'm going to call it alphabet soup dot blend. Save. So I'm just thinking the project I want to do doesn't necessarily need all the punctuation. But I might just reuse these assets for other things. You know, like we've created these letters, these meshes of letters. We can always just kind of reuse them in whatever else we do in the future. We can just kind of put words, you know, in the level if we want. All right, let's just keep going. So text. Actually, no, you should just copy and paste. So let's take the upper A and it's not Shift D. It's what is it? No, it is Shift D. Upper. Wait, what did I do? Shift D, enter. Alright, so now we go static mesh lower A. And this one is going to be a small a. A. If you can't see it. A. Alright, that's cool too. I wonder how. It's quite thick, isn't it? All these letters are a bit thick. I guess that's fine. I wonder if I want them this thick. We can always change them in Unreal. We can scale them in Unreal as well, the meshes. So let's just keep this thickness. So now we need a lot of copies of this. So we go. Is it Shift D? Shift D. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Alright, so now the same trick. Go back, edit, mode, make that B, and then make that lower B, and we go all the way through the alphabet again. Lower C, D, E F G H I J K L M N wait, did I? O P Q R S. I think I keep forgetting that wherever the mouse is hovering is what you're editing. T, so I can put the T in the right window before I start typing things. It's T U V W X Y and Z. Alright, so lower A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Look at G. Look at that G. Look at that G. Amazing. Fonts. Fonts are cool. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Alright, so there's the lowercase alphabet. Let's save all that. Very good. Alright, so now we duplicate that one. Did I not do that? Oh, okay, you have to move the mouse into the window and then do it. Right. So now static mesh number 1. And what we want to do here is edit mode 1. Oops. So there's the 1. Alright. So we got static mesh number 1. We can find it again. Number 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So we go, oops, edit mode 2, and then 2, edit mode 3, and then 3, edit mode 4, 4, edit mode 5, 5, edit mode 6, 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 0. Alright, so we got object mode 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so now we have letters and numbers. So now we need punctuation, right? Let's just make the whole keyboard. What's the back apostrophe called? So there's the till. Hold on, there's that key.
Tilde.
Tilde. What about the back apostrophe? Apostrophe. The back quote. Acute, grave accent, left quote, open quote, back quote. What is back quote? Alright, so there's the back quote. Alright, so I just need to know what to call them. Well, I need to know to call them something useful. Blizzard, we don't need to blizzard that one, just call the blizzard there. Oh, we need to save this. Alright, let's save this. Okay, so let's go back to something. Alright, lower A, and then we're gonna go duplicate that. So we're gonna call this punctuation, but we're going to well, the question is, do I want to abbreviate anything? Maybe I don't abbreviate anything. If you don't abbreviate, you just get these massive long names, right? But the less you abbreviate, the easier it is to understand what you're doing, because the whole name is there. So if you name the whole thing something ridiculous like static mesh punctuation and back quote. So if you do that, then you can read it. I don't think you can read it in actually the video is kind of small. That's really small actually. But you can, if you kind of call your thing static mesh punctuation back quote, then you just look at it and you know exactly what it is. Whereas if you abbreviate it like I am, if you go SM punct BQ, you look at it, it's like SM punct BQ, what does that mean? Somebody else looking at it, they don't know what you're talking about. So the issue with abbreviations is how much do you abbreviate? And you're trading off between the size of the name versus how easy it is to understand. Anyway, so we're gonna go punctuation. I think I'm just gonna write this whole thing out. Punctuation back quote. So it's SM punctuation back quote. And I think I'm just gonna have the whole thing like that. Just so that later on I can read it properly. Alright, so that's the back quote. I can't imagine ever using the back quote, to be honest. But there you go, there it is. Where's my SM punct back quote? There you go. So now we're gonna duplicate that. And then we're gonna go SM punctuation tilde. And we're gonna go edit mode here. That. Oh, it's not even. Alright, well that's it's an interesting looking tilde. Can you see that? I think you can see that. It's that. Cool. Alright, and the next thing is, so we're gonna slow down a bit here because every punctuation thing is different. Oops. Did I? Alright, so now we're gonna go accent punctuation, exclamation. Again, these names are getting long, but I think I personally prefer longer names than too many abbreviations. I understand, you don't want to have big long names for everything, but at the same time, too many abbreviations can backfire. Like you think, oh, you're saving time by abbreviating, but if you forget what the thing is standing for, like you forgot what the abbreviation stands for, then you spend more time trying to remember what this thing is trying to say, and then you actually waste time that way. So it's a balance. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Alright, so then we're gonna go duplicate that, and we're gonna go punctuation hash, edit mode, hashtag, and then we're gonna go duplicate that, punctuation dollar, edit mode dollar. Alright, that's great. And then next one, punctuation %. I'm just going across the keyboard, right? You probably know, you can probably tell. So I'm just going across the keyboard and putting in all the punctuation. What do you call the thing above the 6 key? What do you call that? Hold on. This thing. Exponent? Key. Exponent key. Shift control. No. No, that's not. That's not what I meant, dude. That's not what I meant. Keyboard. Symbols. What is the name? I don't want the outcode. Keyboard key names. No names of symbols in your computer keyboard. Coolfriend.com. Actually, there are. What's it usually called? Carrot? Carrot? Inverted V-shaped grapheme. Sure. What else is it? Is that all it's called? It's called the carrot? Well, I mean, there you go. I mean, there's the general typography ampersand @ asterisk carrot dagger degree ditto. Alright, it's a carrot. Sure. Sure. Okay. Carrot. Not that I am familiar. Alright, so let's go duplicate. So this is called ampersand. We're just gonna go and because it's what it usually abbreviates. So and right, that one. Enter there. I'm gonna call it a star. It's supposed to be an apostrophe, not an apostrophe. An asterisk. Just call it star. And then bracket left. Edit mode, bracket left, and then duplicate that, bracket right. Maybe I can go bracket L and bracket R. Let me just abbreviate it a little bit. Bracket R. No, let's just keep it full. All right. All right. So object mode. Yep. So the next one we have minus, which is that one. Although it's not really minus. It's when you use it in text, what is it called? Hyphen. I'm just going minus hyphen. What should I call it? Probably a hyphen because I'm. Yeah. Okay. Hyphen. And then underscore. Wow, the underscore really is under everything. Oh, because this is like this font emulates a typewriter, kind of. So it's right underneath all the text, right? And then we go, the next one is plus. Right, that's a great plus. Equals. Or maybe just equal. Equal. Great. Alright, so go duplicate. So the next one is curly bracket left, which is really long. Okay, things are getting really long now. C bracket. Curl bracket left. Alright. And then curl bracket right. And then square bracket left. And square bracket right. Let me just save here. Object mode, right? And then what's the vertical thing called? What's the slash stroke. It's not that one. Word dividers, no. Vertical bar, pipe, broken bar. Okay, it's the vertical bar. What am I doing? Duplicating that. And square bracket right, we're calling that bar, which is this one. And then duplicate that. This is backslash, right? Slash is the other side, right? Backslash. And colon. Oops, don't press enter. Colon. And semicolon. Look at that semicolon. Be interesting. And then double quote. Double quote is that one. And then the single quote. And then, oh, what do you call the sharp brackets? I don't. Wait, but that's the sharp bracket. That's a different thing. Okay, those are just brackets. Angle bracket chevrons, curly brackets or braces, round brackets or parentheses. Angle bracket, I suppose. What am I doing here? Edit mode. Angle bracket left. Although, no, this is not really an angle bracket, is it? No, this is more like a less than. This is more like a less than. Oh, let's call it less than. And then greater than. And then comma. And period. And did I type that right? No. I meant to type question mark, but this is fine too. Slash. And edit. Question mark. Is that everything? That, I believe, is everything on the keyboard. Right, let me check my punctuation here. Punctuation, so we got and. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 22, 26, 30, 32. It should be 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, that's 32. Why is the hash a lighter color than the rest? What's going on there? I don't know why that's a lighter color. That's weird. Alright, so we go and at back quote backslash bar bracket left bracket right caret colon comma curl bracket left curl bracket right dollar double quote equal exclamation greater than hash hyphen less than percent period plus question mark quote semicolon slash square bracket left square bracket right star tilde underscore. Alright, and save. So that I think is everything. So we save all this, and then we just go export fbx alphabet soup fbx, and we need to see how we feel about all of this. Actually, before I do this, I think what I want to do is stand them up. So I think what I want to do is rotate. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. 0, 0. Is that selecting everything? Select and go 90. 90. That's not actually selecting everything. Wait, how do you select multiple objects? I thought you can just isn't that all selected? But that's only rotating one thing. That's not rotating all the things. Really? I can't just rotate all of them? How do you... This is... Blender is the Dark Souls of 3D modeling software. Blender, okay, Blender rotate multiple or transform multiple objects. Dark Souls. Transforming multiple. Change the pivot point. How can I rotate several objects around their own center point? If I select all, then rotate, it rotates them based off the center point of all the selected objects. But that doesn't even work. Transforming multiple objects. If you select all, but I don't really want to select all. Because like there's other stuff out there. So now if I rotate this, it doesn't do anything. It only rotates one thing at a time. Why? I mean, I've got the lamp selected, which I don't really want. Select, border select those, object, transform, rotate. Wait, now it works? Why doesn't it? Also, what is with this stuff? Oh, it's a lamp. So this works on the lamp, but this works on... But I haven't selected the lamp. I've selected all this stuff. Why would this not be the thing that I've selected? Let me just zero this again. Transform? Why? I don't understand. Global. Okay, local. Which is not even right because this is. Why would? Because that's the lamp one. Okay, this is the A and B and C, etc. Right. So if I select border select those, but this is only C, and this also is only C. But this is everything. By the way, I should constrain this to X, and I want to make this 90, which, is that upside down? No, that's correct, right? So I just want to stand them up is all I want to do. So we go A, B, C, D, E, okay. I don't... Alright, so this is... I don't... Why can't you do multiple selection? That's weird. Alright, let's save. Sure, Blender. Export, FBX. All that is fine. Although I could just put it here. I could have made this just like a Z up or something, and that would have been fine. Geometries, smoothing, face smoothing. Apply modifiers, armatures, that doesn't really matter. Alright, so I think we can just go export that. Great. And then we go to alphabet soup here, and we can go blueprints, maps, first person example map. I just want to look at this. First person heads up display, projectile, first person game mode, first person character, content First person geometry starter content. It's kind of interesting. Geometry meshes? Oh, that's for the level content. Alright. So then we go new folder. Alphabet soup. And here, if we just go import import dump alphabet soup, and all of this, if I just press OK, it's just gonna give us a whole bunch of meshes now, I believe. Amazing. Hold on though. Degenerate tangent bases, which will result in incorrect shading. Why? Empty relies on tangent base result in mesh corruption. Disable. Why? So what's wrong with this stuff? So upper T has degenerate tangent bases. What does that mean? And if we zoom into this, degenerate tangent bases? I don't see any problem with it. I don't see any problem with it at all. Degenerate tangent bases. I literally don't see a problem. UV, channel 0, there's no channel 1, there's no UV channels. Really? Really? There's no UV channels? What about open something else which didn't have that problem? Which thing didn't have a problem? UV channel. Should I be concerned about that? 64 and static mesh settings, light map coordinates. So what exactly is the problem, if there is any?